Hello everyone, I'm Veena Gandhi, Assistant Professor from Department of BCA Science. In previous videos, we have learned keyword and identifier. Now in this video, we will see next tokens, constant and strings. Topics covered in this video are what is a constant, types of constant, how to declare constant, what do you mean by strings, and assignment on about topics. The constant in a C. Constant is a named memory location whose value cannot be changed throughout the execution of program once it is initialized. Means if we declare a constant pi with a value 3.14, its value cannot be changed or modified by any arithmetic operation. So pi is called as constant. Types of constant. Primary constant and secondary constant. Again, primary constant is divided in two parts, integer constant and numeric constant and character constant. And secondary constant is divided into array, pointer, structure, union and enum. Now in this video, we will only focus on primary constant. Secondary constant you will learn in advanced C concept. The types of primary constant. Primary constant is again divided in two parts, numeric constant and character constant. Again, numeric constant is divided in two parts, integer constant and real constant. The character constant are divided in two parts, single character constant and string constant. First numeric constant is integer constant. Integer constant means whole numbers or whole integers without any decimal point. It can be of three types. Decimal integer constant having base 10, octal integer constant having base 8, or hexadecimal integer constant having base 16. So first we will see decimal integer constant. Decimal integer constants are written using digits 0 to 9. It should not contain any space, comma or any other special symbols. Decimal integer constant can be positive or negative. If no sign precedes integer constant, it is assumed that it is positive integer constant. Size and sign qualifiers suffixes can be added to constant. For example, 123, 5673 minus 55, 50L. L is a what? Long qualifier. 30U. U is an unsigned qualifier. We can add size and sign qualifier to decimal integer constant. Now next, octal integer constant. Octal integer constants are written using the digits 0 through 7. It always start with 0. Should not contain any space, comma or any special symbols. For example, 0, 1, 2, 2, 0, 3, 4, 4, etc. Next, hexadecimal integer constant. These constants are written using the digits 0 through 9 and A to F. A to F can be lowercase or uppercase. It starts with 0x or 0x. X can be small or uppercase. Should not contain any space, comma and special symbols. Example 0x122, 0x7ff, 0x5a, etc. Next is real constant or floating point constant. Floating point constants are used to represent real numbers. It contains decimal point. Floating point constant can be written in two forms, fractional form or exponential form or scientific notation. So first we will see fraction notation for floating point constant. There are some rules for writing fraction notation. First rule, it must have at least one digit. It must have decimal point. You can omit the digit before or after decimal point. Real point constant can be positive or negative. Default is positive. Should not contain any comma, blanks or special symbols. Some example of fractional notation are 3.14, 8899 point. So you can omit the digit after decimal point, or minus 0.999 or 0.55. So you can omit the digit before the decimal point. Now next is exponential form for real constant. Exponential form is used in cases when number is too small or too large. For example, 0.0000941 can be represented as 9.41 into 10 raised to minus 6. Now here 10 is replaced by capital E or small e. That's also called as scientific notation. That is 9.41 e minus 6. The part of the number before e is called as a mantissa, it is 9.41, whereas the part following the e is called as exponent, it is minus 6. There are some rules for exponential form. Mantissa and exponent must be separated by capital E or small e. Mantissa can be positive or negative. By default, it is positive. Exponent must have at least one digit. The experiment can be positive or negative. By default, it is positive. But experiment cannot be real number. Some example of exponential form are 100.34 e raised to 4 e4 or minus 56 e10, 0.233 e10, minus 0.94 e15. Next primary constant is character constant. Character constant is used to represent single character enclosed in single quote. Now single character can be a letter, digit or any special character. Character constant has ASCII values. For example, in single quotes A, in single quotes digit 9, in single quotes special symbol hash. Let us see what do you mean by ASCII value. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. ASCII is used for encoding character data or text data. ASCII standard contains unique values for 128 characters. These characters are uppercase alphabet, lowercase alphabets, digits 0 to 9, and some special characters and control characters. The character constant is stored as ASCII value in C language. For example, ASCII values for A to Z are in the range of 65 to 90. For a small A to Z in the range of 97 to 122. 0 to 9 are stored as 48 to 57. Our next constant is string constant. String constant consists of 0 or more characters enclosed in double quotes. Means string constant is collection of one or more characters enclosed in double quotes. At the end of the string constant, null character, that is \0, is added by compiler. For example, hello 123, a null string without any string does not string in double quotes without any character is called as a null string. Let's see difference between character constant and string constant. Character constant is enclosed in single quote. String constant is enclosed in double quotes. Character constant does not contain any null character. String constant ended with null character is \0. Character constant is stored as ASCII value. String constant is stored as array of characters. For example, A in single quotes A9 is example of character constant. Example of string constant is hello. Next topic is how to declare or define constant in a C. There are two ways to declare or define constant in a C. First, we can declare a constant by using hash define preprocessor directive, or by second way by using the const keyword. First method by using hash define directive. This directive is used to declare symbolic constant. A symbolic constant can be aliased as a name for existing variable or any value. A syntax to define symbolic constant is hash define the symbolic constant name or identifier name and value. For example, hash define pi. Pi is the symbolic constant name and value is 3.14. So in a C program, whenever pi symbolic constant is occur, its value will be replaced by 3.14. A second method to declare constant is by using const keyword. The const keyword is used to create a constant for any given type of data. It can be integer, float, character, string, etc. To, to create a constant, add prefix to the declaration of the identifier with the const keyword. Syntax: const keyword, data type, identifier equal to value. For example, const float type, symbol identifier name is pi and value is 3.14. What is a literal? Literals are referred as the values that we assign to the variables that remain constant throughout the execution of the program. For example, const int x equal to 5. So x is a constant and 5 is a literal value which is constant throughout the program. Our next token is strings. Strings are always presented as an array of characters having null character at the end of the string. This null character denotes the end of the string. Strings are enclosed in double quotes. There are three ways to define a string. First, character array, character A having size 5, and we initialize the array with a hello string. Next, character A array without size, and we can initialize the array with hello. In third method, we initialize the array as a character constant and add null character at the end. Let us see assignment on this topic. Define a constant. What are the different types of constant? What are different types of integer constant? What is the difference between character constant and string constant? How constants are declared in a C? I hope you like this video. Please share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching.